What wouldn't you do to set your kid up for success in their adulthood? There are 7 positive childhood experiences that support your child's development into a high functioning adult with the ability to identify and attain their own happiness. We're talking your kid feeling like they're able to talk to their family about their feelings, feeling like their family stands by them during difficult times. Your kid enjoys participating in community traditions, they feel a sense of belonging in high school. They're supported by their friends, and they have at least 2 non-parent adults who genuinely take an interest in them in a healthy way, of course. And experience number 7 is that they feel safe and protected by an adult in their home. Children who have to endure traumatic adversities have a higher risk of having unfavorable adult experiences like chronic illness, addiction, financial hardship, violence. But the 7 positive childhood experiences actually reduces the probability of your kid having to have these hardships in adulthood. It has been well established by several studies, including one conducted by the CDC, that any one of these 10 adversities increases the likelihood of our kids struggling later on in life. The more adversities they face, the more likely they are to struggle with addiction, illness, violence, even teenage pregnancy. As you can see with these graphics, the probability of struggling with these unhealthy behaviors increases at an exponential rate as the number of these childhood adversities increases. So there's a lot of division in America right now, but one thing that binds us together is we want the best for our kids. So I will continue to share data and studies to identify the gap between what we've normalized and what's actually healthy. It's extremely difficult for caregivers to extend the grace and patience it takes to properly raise a child when we normalize an 8-hour workday, when the cognitive load for an adult should only be 4 to 6 hours per day. This visual I got from James Eagle's YouTube channel, and you can see where billions of dollars of foreign aid are going. Among the top recipients in this list, there are other first world countries getting billions of dollars of economic support from America. Yet Americans with full time jobs are struggling to make ends meet. And I pulled some data from worldpopulationreview.com. The median household income for a family of 4 is about $67,500 a year, which is not enough to meet the median living wage of about $69,000 per year for a house of 4. On top of that, the median single income is only about we're just kind of getting to $36,000 a year. And 50% of Americans over the age of 18 are single. Half of us are struggling to make ends meet. So, as communities start to withdraw from political and corporate extortion, I hope that you'll find the information on my page helpful in organizing and advocating for health and safety of our immediate environments. I'm inviting parents, caretakers, taxpayers to utilize this data so we can advocate for public funds to go towards what's best for our kids, objectively speaking. We're going to follow that data. Can we control the way corporate lobbies have a strong hold on our public servants? No. Can we control the cost of healthcare? No. But we can support each other in reducing our consumption of harmful foods and of corporate owned products with hormone disruptors. We can support small owned businesses locally and online. We can encourage our schools to have science projects where students are making hydroponic systems that they can bring home and we can grow poison free food in our own homes and apartments. You could even pool public funding and send a few of your upcoming high school graduates to school for herbalism. So that way, we're not relying so heavily on a medical system that will rope you into a debt that you could spend the rest of your life paying because you wanted your health. We start by centering our kids and what they need, and we work our way backwards towards a daily experience that is healthy and fulfilling. As a nation, we have a $29.35 trillion gross domestic product, okay? We could do anything we want together. We are more than capable, and continuing to live in the context of abundance but being so miserable is by design, that we're not participating anymore. Go for what makes you happy.